Moving on to the second big issue we're debating, Telangana Chief Minister's daughter, K Kavitha. Her name has been taken even before in the Delhi excise policy probe, but it is now more official as the Enforcement Directorate named her in its remand report of accused Amit Arora. The remand copy says that Amit Arora tried to contact 35 people in the last year, and one of them is K Kavitha. Amit Arora has been arrested in connection with the alleged liquor scam of the Aam Aadmi Party Delhi government. The remand copy says Kavitha was a key member of a group which paid at least 100 crore rupees in kickbacks to leaders of Delhi's ruling Aam Aadmi Party via Vijay Nair. The TRS MLC hit out at the centre, saying the Modi government is misusing the central agencies against democratically elected governments. First up, take a look at what the remand copy of Amit Arora says. Now, it names Vijay Nair as a close aide of Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. It also goes on to say that South Group, paid 10 crore rupees in kickbacks to Aam Aadmi Party leaders via this Vijay Nair. K Kavitha was a key member of this South Group, and this South Group is headed by K Kavitha and also Magunda Reddy, Sarath Reddy. Magunda Reddy, remember, is the YRCP MP. He has been raided in this case. He has denied his involvement in this case. And Sarath Chandra Reddy is a Hyderabad-based businessman who's even been arrested by the ED in this case. So the liquor storm, which started in the national capital, has now officially blown up in Telangana as well. Will this hurt KCR and his government and his party? We'll take that to our guests in just a bit.
किसी भी प्रदेश में इलेक्शन होने वाला होता है, वहाँ मोदी से पहले ईडी पहुंच जाता है। तो आज तेलंगाना में भी यही हुआ है, कुछ नया नहीं है।
Not only the liquor scam, every scam should come out. Every scam that KCR's family is involved in, an inquiry has to be commissioned upon. Liquor scam and real estate scam also. There is a land bank that the KCR family holds here.
कोई एजेंसी के कार्रवाई पर यदि किसी को कोई भी आपत्ति हो तो उनके पास कोर्ट का दरवाजा खटखटाने का मौका है। कोर्ट के सामने जाकर अपनी मासूमियत के, अपने निर्दोष होने के सारे सबूत पेश करके कोर्ट से क्लीन चिट ले लेनी चाहिए।
Shazia Ilmi of the BJP is joining us. We'll also be joined by Bachcha Srinivas of the TRS. Shazia, you must have seen what K Kavitha has said today. She's basically said that, you're just in the habit of destabilizing state governments. And that's exactly what you're doing with this liquor probe that is now naming her.
Her name has featured with a great amount of evidence in the ED files, in the report, so to speak. And this is, I think, India's worst kept secret that their government was involved. Both the governments were involved deeply in this liquor scam. So I think we've known of this for a very, very long time. It's just that now there is a remand copy available. And not just that, you see how Amit Arora, the businessman closely associated, has been arrested. When you see that the mobile phones were changed over multiple times, so about 170 times, and destroyed so that there would not be any evidence. But the fact of the matter is that in this entire trail, all the links clearly connecting the dots between Kavitha Ji and Manish Ji are there for everybody to see. So it's the easiest thing to say. What does every politician do when when there's evidence of corruption? Oh, they are trying to destabilize us. If they didn't want to be destabilized, they should not have indulged in corruption. They don't want the agencies to work. Don't they want there to be answerability? Will this country be allowed to be looted? Will we allow that? And all these people will do and cry horses. Oh, it's witch hunt. She cannot do exactly what Manish Sisodia does. She will have to answer as to why her name is there. Where is the trail coming from? Why is there a remand copy? What has happened to, why was the need felt for the other Reddys in the family to change phones? To give, what were the kickbacks given to Nair for? So there's too much to explain. Let her do with some hard questions, which should be asked of her. This is the easiest thing to say. You know, you say something to me, I'll think of the easiest excuse. Oh, you know, I'm there, so you're attacking me. But the fact is, there are real reasons why her name is there.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Can I take that to Bachchu Srinivas? You know, Shazia is making the point, Mr. Srinivas, and also the remand copy says that these are very serious allegations and specific allegations. One of she being part of the group which paid 100 crore rupee in kickback. Now you could argue that that money trail has to be shown. But K Kavitha's name has been cited by Amit Arora. He made 10 phone calls to her. Kavitha changed her phone IMEI 6 times. 36 users involved used 170 devices and destroyed them. Why would anybody do that? And these are very serious allegations. You can't wish them away by just saying, oh, this is political.
First of all, I very good evening to all the CNN viewers, and I'm very happy to participate in the debate. It's very sad to hear such a news regarding our honorable leader, MLC Kavitha Garu, because this is whenever the elections comes in the nation, all over the states of India, this regularly, it is a regular thing which is going to be done by the national government. Still, there is a one year period is there in Telangana, and now in the Gujarat elections are going. So, if really she is a victim, she is involved in this case. When they filed the charge sheet, why they didn't involved in that? Only the accused are 7. They declared earlier. Now, Mr. B.L. Santosh ji, who is very seriously involved in the case of farmhouse to the 4 MLAs buying case, where there was a very clear information charting Ramachandra Bharati and with other people, the third person of BJP after Mr. Modi and Amit Shah ji. So now they want to blame and claim now the elections are going in Gujarat.
But
so
sir, what does the election in Gujarat have to do with K Kavitha? Surely she is not a factor there. I could even give you that Aam Aadmi Party and what charges they are facing is a factor. But sir, can I just come in? I asked you a very specific question. Sir, let's stay limited to what we're discussing. This is not a charge. In fact, I do remember, I'll take that to Shazia, one of their leaders, I think it was Mr. Sirsa, who had actually named K Kavitha well before the agencies did. And that was when the excise policy scam first came out. And it was obviously not taken very seriously then because the agencies didn't say this. But Mr. Bachchu Srinivas, here the agency has put it in writing.
Yes, I've been hearing
serious.
this. I've been hearing this, Shivani, for the longest period. Anybody who has anything to do with media or politics knows it's a story that goes around. Anybody who lives in Delhi, anybody who knows anybody knows it's it's like the worst kept secret that how much of truck there was and how this was done, how these two were in cahoots.
No, but Shazia, you're understanding the point that I'm making.
But now
you know, those are rumors or those are things that don't form the back of an investigation.
One second, let me finish saying what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
Delhi excise policy was formulated 21-22 during the worst epidemic faced by the world, including India, which was COVID times. It was done deliberately to make money. It was done to make us do a scam and to loot the people and make major bucks for the private party, for the liquor mafia. Now the evidence is unearthing itself. Earlier, people were just talking about it.
Okay.
Now evidence of destruction of the phones, of the phone links, all that is out for everybody to see. Now the easiest thing to say that ED is doing this, this one is doing that. The fact of the matter is agencies will do their work.
Okay, fair enough.
After all,
Shazia, let me come in here. Let me give one more opportunity to Bachchu Srinivas because that's exactly the point I was making, Mr. Srinivas. You can say a political, charge when, let's say, leaders take each other's name. Here, the agency has now put it in writing. This is much more serious. Now, I can understand if Ms. Kavitha says that, I have nothing to do and I will prove my innocence, etc. and I'll fight this case. What does it mean that the BJP is trying to destabilize our governments or elections are going on in Gujarat? That is no defense to the charges.
No, it is very clear. It is very clear. There are elections in December in Telangana state, and they are very worrying about Mr. B.L. Santosh. They planned a story. They are telling that there were witnesses which were destroyed by Kavitha. What is this? Now they are telling that there is no evidence, but they are claiming and blaming. How wrong it is. The national government is using ED and CBI, IT and all their own organizations like VHP, Bajrang Dal and other institutions. What? They are using on all opposition leaders.
Okay, so let's not mix issues. Bachcha Srinivas, my only request to you is it's just the two of you. Let's speak on the subject. You are saying that the ED is saying that there is no evidence. I don't think they've said that categorically. What they are though saying is that multiple devices were used and destroyed and there is call data that has come out. Can I ask you a simple question, sir? Can I ask you a simple question? Why was Amit Arora calling Kavitha? Now that is established, right, through call records.
No, it is very clear. We are ready to face any kind of investigation by the ED or anybody else from the national government. First, these are the words quoted by our leader. This is one thing. What is the success the ED got in the case of Sanjay Raut in Maharashtra? And what the success rate of ED in the last 8.5 years? It is 3% only. 30,000 cases were filed by the ED and CBI and other in the last 8 years by this government. But
again, I want to
840. 2014. Listen. This is only. This is only.
This is you don't have to. This is not a GK test. A general knowledge test on the conviction rate of ED. This is about Amit Arora, the person arrested by the ED with ample evidence as to and about his phone records and complete links with Kavitha ji. 1, 2, as to why Nair, who was getting kickbacks, on whose behalf and at whose behest was the money being paid and how, and also to show and throw light on the Liquorgate, the liquor mafia, which is the biggest charge, and it's a matter of great shame. So instead of you talking about this, that, and the other, you explain how can you even defend a leader of yours, no matter who she or he is, who is just making money so brazenly, so shamelessly with the mafia, liquor mafia. It's a matter of shame. And you should hang your head in shame instead of making up all the excuses as to this is what's happening in Nigeria and Papua New Guinea and Gujarat and what have you. Please talk about the subject. Do not. This is it. Doesn't matter what ED is all about, or CBI is all about, or Supreme Court is about, or Vidhan Sabha is about, or Sauda is all about. It's about Kavitha, Miss Kavitha.
Okay, let him respond. Let him respond. I'll give Mr. Bachcha Srinivas 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Please respond.
Corruption scam. Liquor mafia scam. Getting huge amounts of money. Ill-begotten money. Sleaze and scam and corruption.
Okay, let him respond. Shazia, let him respond for 20 seconds. I'm running out of time. 20 seconds to Bachcha Srinivas.
See, there are leaders who have come from the other parties to Bharatiya Janata Party. After raiding ED or CBI or IT, they'll become the chief ministers. They continue as Rajya Sabha members. The cases will not continue.
Okay.
It will not continue. They continue as chief ministers. This is the thing.
Okay, I'll leave it at that. This battle certainly will intensify in days to come as the investigation itself into the Delhi excise policy is definitely becoming much more serious. A big thanks to our guests for joining us. Coming up on the other side, a woman YouTuber from South Korea was molested, harassed by 2 men in Mumbai during her online live stream. We'll get you a conversation with her about her ordeal and more on the other side.